Hi, everybody. This is Fabian Domenech, your Nike trainer for today's session. Thank you so much for joining in. Today is International Yoga Day, so I invite you to step into your mat with an open heart and a playful mind. Yoga brings people together, and so does compassion and kindness. So I hope this class today brings the peace, the serenity, and the equality that I wish for all of you. But I'm afraid that you're going to have to sweat for it. So please take a seat. You can cross your legs or come into your knees and sit on your heels. It's entirely up to you. Just find something that is comfortable and you can sit. First, we're going to start by closing the eyes and finding a few minutes, just a couple minutes of arriving, of going within. So rest your hands on your knees or on the thighs. And now inhale through the nose. Go deep and slowly. Retain now that breath in at the top. And now open your mouth. Let that breath come out. Now seal your lips and keep breathing naturally through the nose. Check in with how you are showing up today. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. That's what it takes to meditate or just to practice yoga. Try to follow now the flow of your breath coming in and out through the nostrils, through the nose. Notice any sensation in your skin or your body. And this silence isn't empty. It's full of answers. Now start breathing with a bit more with equality. So lengthen the in-breath and lengthen the out-breath. Your breath is the bridge in between your mind and your body. So take your breath your priority, not just on your mat, but as well off your mat. Choose now the rhythm that you want to maintain throughout the practice. Now bring your hands together to a prayer into your chest. And now tune in with your essence, with your magic, and promise now yourself to practice with full honesty and integrity. Amazing. Blink your eyes open. And now bring your hands either side of your hips to the floor. Make sure that you are on your feet. If you're not, if you're crossing your legs, just sit on your heels. And now bring your hands either side to your heels. And now lean back slightly into your feet so your knees come off the floor. Maybe it's just 1 millimeter, maybe it's a lot. Now we're going into this ankle stretch. Keep squeezing your knees together. Make sure that it makes sense, this stretch for you, that it feels yummy, that it feels kind of good this morning. Now bring your knees back down to the floor again. Coming to tabletop, hands and knees. Middle fingers parallel to each other and your hands exactly underneath your shoulders. Knees under your hips. Extend the top of the feet. Now inhale. Let's warm up the spine a bit. Look up, open the chest. Try to create space here as you inhale in between your pubic bone and the throat. As you exhale, now shorten the front of the body. Push the floor away and now maybe look towards your stomach. Inhale again. Now we are synchronizing here how you move and how you breathe. Open the chest. Spread the collarbones. As you exhale, now round again, pushing the floor. Activate slightly your core and move the spine. Inhale, let's do that again. Open the chest. Now open the throat maybe. Exhale again, round. Belly, navel towards the spine. Good. Inhale, flat back, neutral. Now looking in between your thumbs, straight back. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Look up to your right hand. As you exhale, thread the needles. And now bringing your right ear to the floor and thread your right arm towards the left. Now you can stay here, feeling that gorgeous stretch on your shoulders, or maybe inhale, left arm up towards the ceiling, and you come back and take your left hand behind you and maybe grabbing your right thigh. Breathe here for a moment, pause. Inhale, left hand and arm up towards the ceiling, and exhale, bring your hand to the floor. Inhale, right hand and arm up towards the ceiling, coming out the same way we came in, and exhale, bring your right hand back down to the floor. Left side, inhale, left arm, open the chest, be mindful here of your left hip, and exhale, thread the needle, bringing out your left ear towards the floor. Keeping your right hand here for support if you need it, or maybe inhale, right arm up, go a bit deeper into your shoulder, open it, binding, and taking your right hand now into your left thigh and your left hip. Inhale now, right arm up, reach up. Exhale, hand down to the floor. Inhale now, coming up, same way we came in. Look up to your left hand, reach up, and exhale, hand to the floor. Good. Extend your legs back into a plank, keeping your shoulders stacked over your wrist. Now we're gonna go into plank for around 5 breaths, 30 seconds to awaken the body, to warm up the whole body. And in yoga, it's not really about what you do, is how you do what you do. That may sound confusing, but it's not exactly reaching to a point or finding the full expression into a pose. It's really how you do that. How do you approach? How do you get there? And how do you come out? Keep extending the arms. Lengthen the tailbone so the tail will travel south here, so the lower back is long. Engage your thighs. Maybe lift your hips a bit higher. I'm already feeling my arms. I don't know about you, but try to now shift the weight more back into your legs. Exhale, down dog. Lift the hips up and back. And now walk your dog. Move the hips, move the knees. Take any movement that you need this morning. Give me a yes, give me a no with the head. If at any given time you need to breathe out through the mouth just to release and let go any tension, please do so. Otherwise, keep breathing in and out through the nose, steadily and soft. Start walking now your feet towards your hands.
You can bend the knees here, walk, baby step. Bring your feet exactly behind your hands, feet parallel to each other. Now bend the knees, grab your elbows, come in here into your ragdoll. Maybe closing the eyes and swinging, it feels good. And now here, remember to soften the knees. You don't want to apply a lot of pressure at the back of the legs that they're screaming. Let go any tension as well on the neck. Let your elbows be heavy. Just feel gravity here for a moment. Release your elbows and now to your hands behind your back. Interlace your hands. Maybe just go on your fingertips, maybe make a fist with the hands, it depends on your flexibility. And now extend the arms. I'm talking about flexibility. Flexibility is not a requirement in yoga. It is a result. So let's forget about that cliche that yoga is for flexible people. I remember when I studied yoga, I was a piece of wood. I couldn't even touch my toes. Here I am. Now I'm a teacher. Release your hands to the floor. Open your feet. Malasana, squat. Open your feet as much as your shoulders, and now toes out to the side. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Use your hands in front of you if you need them, or maybe use your hands in front of you. But I don't want you to collapse and rest. It's really easy to just come here and just really, really shaggy. And so I want you to be really tall. I want you to be really proud and come out from the hips. So lift the chest, spread the collarbones, and now belly in towards the spine. Good. If you're flexible and you want more, separate your hands, come up just on your fingertips. Now with your elbows, you're really creating a space in between your thighs. Bring your hands now together, inhale slowly, stand up, come in with straight back, and now bring your feet together to the top of the mat with the big toes touch. Separate your heels slightly, and now close your eyes. Coming now into Tadasana, mountain pose. And Tadasana is not just standing. It's standing with a purpose. So you start to grow a bit taller. Engage your thighs slightly. Start bringing all the muscles into your bones, hugging the muscles in. And listen now to that breath. Make an audible breath. Listen to it. We're going to start moving, flowing. We're going to start living and enjoying. Inhale, reach your arms up. Look up to your thumbs. Big breath through Namaskar. Hips slightly forward. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Hinging at the hips, empty your lungs and bring your head closer towards your legs. Inhale, straight back. Maybe gaze forward. Grab your shins here, but try to lengthen here the lower back. Refold as you breathe out. Inhale again. Flat back. Don't extend your legs fully. Just keep your knees soft, but hug all the muscles in. Look forward. Breathe out. Refold over your legs. Connect to the floor with your hands. Inhale. Last one. Flat back. Belly in. Stay here. Make sure you lengthen. Maybe soften the knees a tiny bit. And now extend your arms forward over your head. Good. Now we are warming up a bit harder the body. Try to reach through the sides of the waist. Extend the arms. Tag your chin slightly. Now lower ribs in towards your stomach. Weight on the heels. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, step your right foot. And now your left foot into your plank. Good. Push the floor away with your arms. Root the knuckles on your fingers. Just make sure the weight is not just on your wrist. Be nice to your hands. They support all your vinyasas and your movement. So look after your wrist. Inhale, come forward, heels over the toes. Exhale, knees to the floor. Now inhale, open the chest. Again, lengthen from the pubic bone to the throat. Look up, and now exhale. Bring your chest in between your hands, your chin to the floor. Your bum is going to stay up into the ceiling here. Top of the feet on the floor. Feel this opening in your upper heart, in your heart rather than your upper back. Now keep the hands with the other feet with a slight way forward. Press the top of the feet, lift the chest, and now lift the hands off the floor.
Now awaken and say hi to your back muscles, to your lumbar spine. Tuck your chin, lift a bit higher. Bring your hands back to the floor. Push up, go through the knees first. Tuck the toes, sit on the heels and exhale, breathe out, down dog. Good. Walk to the top of the mat or jump as you breathe out. Inhale, straight back. Again, flat back. Exhale, refold. Inhale, coming up. Reach up, deep breath. Look, hands above your head. And exhale, bring your hands at your heart center. Breathe out. Remember about the bridge that you want to build in between your mind and your body. That's your breath. Inhale, arms above your head again. Deep breath. Exhale, hinging forward. Swan dive. Fall to the floor. Empty. Inhale again. Look forward. Exhale. Replant the hands. Extend now your left foot, your right foot. Plank pose. Look forward. Come forward with your feet. Inhaling. Exhale. Chaturanga, which is the push-up. Bend the elbows. Keep your chest open. Keep your legs strong. Use the knees if you need it. And now extend the top of the feet. Up dog. Peeling the chest open. Keep your shoulders over your hands and now bring your shoulders back behind you. Keep your heart open. Exhale, down dog. Move your hips up. Good. Spread now your hands, your fingertips. And down dog is not really about pushing now the chest towards the floor. It's really about bringing the spine into a center. So now try to move, if you can, your right upper arm clockwise and your left upper arm anti-clockwise. And now you create that space in the upper back in between your shoulder blades and your neck. Inhale, look forward. Heels up, bend the knees. Strong legs. Breathe out first and step or jump or float to the top of the mat. Straight back, inhaling, deep breath in. Exhale, refold over your legs. Breathe out. Inhale, coming up. Deep breath, look up to your hands. And exhale, bring your hand at your heart center. Close your eyes. I'm just going to invite you throughout the practice to maybe sometimes close the eyes, to go within. Because don't forget, this is what yoga is about. It's a travel and it's a journey for ourselves, through the self. Good, open your eyes. Release your arms either side to the body and across your right foot and your right leg on top of the left. But take your right foot maybe outside the mat. So you stay on the right side, on the right edge of your right foot. Side bending now. So as you inhale now, right arm up towards the ceiling. Only your right. Now left hand reaches now towards your right foot. But open the chest, bring your right shoulder back. You're probably going to feel here an amazing stretch from your right hip to the right armpit. And this is amazing here to create space for your lungs. The bigger your lungs, the more breath you can take and the more peace you can find. Lengthen a bit more. If you want more, maybe with your left hand, grab your right wrist and extend. Use now the strength of your left wrist to go deeper to the side. Inhale back to the center and release your arms and cross the legs. Now take your left foot to the side. Again, rolling to the edge of your left foot, pressing your right big toe into the floor. Proud chest. Inhale, now your left thumb up. As you exhale, now bring your right hand closer towards the arch of your left foot. Try not to close your chest and fold, so stay proud, stay open, and now breathe into it. Whatever you're feeling at any given time is right. It's not a mistake. Breathe here. You want more? Right hand, grab your left wrist, and use the strength of your right arm to lengthen a bit more. But try not to side bend more than actually you want to reach up towards the ceiling. And inhale, bring your body back to the center, and exhale, release your arms and cross the feet, big toes together. Inhaling. Sun salutation, be a bit faster, a bit stronger. You're gonna love it. Bend the knees, tap the floor. Utkatasana, chair pose. Keeping your thighs and your knees bent. Look up in between your hands. As you breathe out, refold. We're gonna do this a few times. Stay your hands to the floor, forehead close to your shins. Bend the knees, come up again.
Deep breath in. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sitting low. Extending the arms. Look up. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Hands to the floor, forehead to your shins. Follow the breath. That's your magic. Come up again. Bend the knees. Chair pose. Weight on the heels. Exhale, refold. Warming up the legs. Let's do that again. Inhale, coming up. Weight on the heels. Sit a bit lower if you have it. Look in between your hands. Navel in. Extend the arms. Feel the fire. Feel the heat. Feel your breath. Breathe out, fold. Hands to the floor. Flat back. Inhale, look forward. Hands on the floor. You can step into chaturanga, flow, jump or step. If you've been practicing for a while, off you go. Inhale, up dog. Extend the arms. Look up. Keep your legs super strong and look up. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Breathe out. Good. Right leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Be mindful here. We tend to kind of open and really open hips. So roll your right hip down to the floor. We keep the same alignment of down dog. Now we're reaching your right leg up. Engage your right glute. Try to reach your right leg up. Keeping your right knee, the kneecap, pointing towards the floor. Point now your right foot, inhaling. And exhale to your right knee to your right arm. Maybe tap your right armpit. Lift the hips a bit higher. Go forward a bit more. Inhale, leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, your right knee to your left elbow. Now, look forward. Take more weight into your right arm. Lift the hips a bit higher. Shoulders over your wrist. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Go forward a bit more. Give your knee a kiss. Point the foot. You're amazing. Flex the foot. Look in between your thumbs. Step the foot in between your hands. Good job. Come up. High lunge. As you inhale. And I want you to be mindful as well of every transition. Remember, when you get from A to B, how do you get there? Every breath, every transition count. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward, twisting. But keep your core engaged. Twist the arms. Maybe look for your right hand. Sit a bit deeper. Bend your right knee. Grow a bit taller from the crown of the head. Inhale, arms above your head, reach up. Exhale, chaturanga, bend the elbows. Use the knees if you need it. Inhale, up dog, extend the arms. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Left side, inhale, left leg up, reach up. Flex your left foot. And again, you can see from this side, don't open the hip, so roll your left hip down. Doesn't matter how high you get your left leg up. Flexing the foot, good. Spread the upper back. Listen to your breath, check in with that now. Inhale, point the foot. Exhale, left knee, left armpit. Shoulders over your wrist. Belly in, look forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee. Sorry, right armpit rather, or your elbow. Look forward, take more weight into your left arm. Hips a bit higher. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Kiss your knee. Push the floor away. Lift the chest a bit higher. Look in between your thumbs, flex the foot. Step the foot in between the hands. Slowly, high lunge. Arms above your head. Good. Soften the tongue inside the mouth. Soften your gaze. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Sit a bit lower. Engage your core, and then you can twist a bit deeper. Grow a bit taller from the crown of the head. Maybe look for your left thumb. Inhale, reach your arms above your head again. Deep breath in, and exhale, chaturanga. Push up, bend the elbows, look forward. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Lift your hips up. Good. Start walking now, your hand back towards your feet. Just walk. Good. Now, peace fingers, index fingers, grab your big toes. Soften your knees so you can lengthen the upper back as much as you can. Maybe it's a lot to open the chest. And as you exhale, bend the elbows. to the side. Now we're using the grip and we're using the arms to create space and your spine. And to remember who you are, you need to forget who they told you to be. That's what yoga has taught me. Has really helped me to find out who I really am. But I had to kind of forget a lot of things that I was taught. Inhale, extend the spine. Release the toes and now bring your hands a few inches away from your feet. Bring your big toes together. Now, I want you to take the weight into your arms. So lean forward, coming into your big toes. And now when you take all the weight into your arms, flow your feet in between your hands. Again, walk your hands forward a few inches. So there's a space in between your hands, like two hands in between. Now lean into the arms, come into your big toes. Look in between your thumbs. Bend the knees, engage your core. Flow the feet in between. Let's go again. Lean into the arms. Lean into the arms. And your feet float. Good. Now take your hands to the top of your mat. Bend the knees. Bakasana, your crow, your arm balance. This is really all about being fearless. It's all about fear. So try something. Come out from your comfort zone. Take your knees to your armpit, to your tricep. Shift the weight forward. When there's no more weight on your feet, just get them off the floor. Looking always ahead. That's where we're going. We're going forward. We're never going backward. And now again, shift the weight forward. Maybe try a few times. Maybe just one foot. Maybe both. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? Ask yourself. If you have a steady crow and you can hold it here, you can float chaturanga. Inhale up dog, take your vinyasa, flow back. And exhale, keep flowing. Let go whatever happened. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step the foot in between your hands. High lunge, reaching your arms above your head. Now bring your left heel to the floor and open your arms parallel towards the floor. Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana B. Soften the arms. Look ahead in between your right fingertips. Make sure here the weight is equal to your left leg, so maybe you have to bring your torso back. Try not to lift 10 toes off the floor. Good. Feel now the root of your feet. And now release the toes back down to the floor. Inhale, extend your right leg. Open your left foot out to the side. Sit slowly into a skandasana, into a side lunge. Use the hands, maybe in front of you. Flex your right foot. This is not a resting pose. Not yet. That will come. For now, just try to lift the hips. Don't collapse. Maybe bring your hands at your heart center. Maybe open the chest and look over your right shoulder. If you're feeling funky today and you want something a bit funnier, open the arms, thumbs down, wrap around your left knee and look over your right shoulder. Good. Release the bind. Walk your hand forward to the top of the mat. Walk your left foot one step closer so you can replant both feet. And now square the hips, fold over your right shin, soften your right knee a tiny bit. And as we bring now the head below our heart, this is like a bucket of cold water. This is just to calm the nervous system. Breathe here for a moment, because the greater your storm, the bigger your rainbow. Shift the weight now into your right foot. Use the support of your hands to lift the left leg off the floor. Supportive warrior 3. Now we're coming into a balance. And balance, you don't find it, you create it. So now you have to create your balance by engaging your whole body, finding the steadiness on your breath, and now bring your hands to your heart center. Take a deep bend to your right knee and take the left foot to the back of the mat. Hands either side to your right foot. Breathe out, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. A push-up never felt so good. Inhale, now left leg up. Exhale, step the foot in between your hands. As you inhale, now come up, rise, high lunge. Exhale, bring your right heel to the floor and your arms parallel to the floor. Warrior 2 now on your left. Again, it's very easy and very common to keep the torso forward and be here in a warrior 2, really killing the front leg. So bring your torso back. The spine is exactly on top of your hips. Use the back leg. Now again, lift the toes, all of them off the floor. Now you notice the energy of your feet bringing you down, and I try to grow a bit taller from the top of the head. Look forward in between your left fingertips and now to your warrior 2. Only happy thoughts. Inhale, left leg straight. Open your right foot out to the side and bend your right knee. Use your hands if you need them for support, but flex your left foot. Keep both legs strong. Option 2, bring your hands in front of your chest. Option 3, twist and look over your left shoulder. Option 5, extend the arms. How many options in life? And now bind, if you want, around your right knee. Look over your left shoulder. Lift the chest. Release the bind. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Leave your right heel off the floor and one hop, one step with your right foot. So now you have both legs and both feet on the floor. Inhale, up in the chest. Look forward. Breathe out. Fold over your left leg. And I enjoy the powerful feeling of being 100% present here. Inhale, lift the chest. Coming now into a balance. So shift the weight into your left foot, and now your right leg lift off the floor. Use your hands first to test, to see what's happening. And now once you're ready, create your balance by bringing both hands at your heart center. You can go into your back bend into your heart. Lift the chest. Deep into your left knee, take your right foot to the back of the mat, hand to the side to your left foot, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, deep breath. And exhale, Adho Mukha, your down dog. Good. Knees to the floor. Bring your big toes together, open the knees wide. Balasana, child's pose. Inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, maybe side out. Anything you're holding on, just let it out. Every time you step into the mat, it's time to break the old, make a space for the new. When you're ready, lay down on your belly. And if you're not ready, lay down as well. Now, bring your forehead on top of your hands. Separate your feet hip width apart. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Lift the legs up. Good. Make sure you don't lift your shins up and the knees. So extend your legs fully. Try to leave your legs from your thighs, from your hips. And slowly release. Now extend the arms forward, above your head. Palms up into the center, your thumbs are up towards the ceiling. Bring the forehead to the floor. Inhale here. And exhale, lift the upper body. Pressing now the feet, extending the arms. Tuck your chin, don't go so hard on your neck. So no creases at the back of the neck. Lift the arms a bit higher, extend a bit more from the side. And release. Bring your hands to the floor, forehead back to the floor. Bend the knees, catch your feet from the outside. All these back bends always take us to the unknown, and it kind of break us into pieces. So then we can reborn again. Deep breath. I love them. Exhale, kick, lift the chest. Open your heart. Try to lift the legs a bit higher. Engage your core. Maybe look up towards the ceiling. Shoulders away from the ears. Strong legs, a strong core, strong arms, strong mind. And slowly release. Make a pillow again with your hands. Move hips side to side. And when we are into back bendings, and then when we bend back, we just feel so vulnerable. And that's gorgeous in a human being. Being vulnerable. Being real. Bring your hands to the floor. Push up, go through the knees first. We're going to come our last back bend today. Option 1, slightly easier. Tuck the toes under so you have the heels higher. Option 2, a bit deeper. Top of the feet on the floor. Grab your hips with your hands. And now use your hands just to help the hips go forwards. Don't push them. Don't use the arms really here to protect and to support. So use the strength of your hips, or your thighs, your core, so then you can keep the feet forward. If there's space for you, grab your heels with your hands. Maybe just your fingertips, so you have the support to lift the chest, or maybe hands flat. But take the back bend into your upper back, into your thoracic spine, and into your heart, not into your lumbar. So that's why you want to send your hips forward and keep your thighs engaged, so your lower back is safe here. Once you have the heels, maybe try to open the chest a bit more. Try to reach up with your heart. If you feel jammy, maybe let your head go back, but this is not a requirement. This is just optional. Well, actually, everything is an option. We always have an option. Tuck your chin. Engage your core, and now grab your hips again and come out. Sit on your heels with your knees together. Close your eyes again. And ask yourself, how am I feeling today? How am I talking to myself? Because we're not only strengthening and opening our body, we're just getting to know ourselves, to know our mind, to know our heart. Take your arms above your head. Deep breath. And exhale. Bring your right arm back behind you. Bring the back of the hands in between your shoulder blades as close as you can. And now bring your left hand behind you. If you are an athlete, if you practice sport, if you lift weights, probably you're going to have tight shoulders. Just go with it. If you can reach for your fingertips, good for you. Reach them. Otherwise, stay with the binds. Still working for you. Try to lift the chest. Now release the bind as you inhale now. Right thumb up. The back of the left hand, so internal rotation of your left arm. Bring it in between your shoulder blades. Now, see what's for you there. I practice CrossFit myself, so obviously my shoulders, my back are strong, but very tight as well. So that's why I make sure that I always look after and love my shoulders in yoga. So keep lifting the chest. Okay, release the bind, release the arms, bring your hands to the top of the mat, and guess what? Chaturanga, vinyasa, bend the elbows. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We take the vinyasas to give the heat up. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, pigeon. Take your right knee behind your right hand, left knee to the floor. So all those vinyasas and all the warm up is just to always keep the temperature higher, so we get to detoxify our body, to open the muscles. Find now both hips level, and maybe why not taking a forward, maybe going into your forearms, into your elbows, maybe extending the arms fully, maybe staying up into your hands. Do whatever makes sense to you. And now inhale through the nose, open your mouth, inside out. Now slowly come up, taking now your hands under your shoulders again. Now we're gonna stretch your psoas. I'm sorry in advance. Bring your right hand underneath your shoulder. Reach your left hand back, bend the knee, see if you can catch the foot. If you're a runner, you should definitely do this one every day. Try to bring the foot closer to you. If you're flexible, maybe catch the foot from the inside so you can take the foot to the crease of your left elbow. Now this is for all these muscles that goes in between the thigh bone and your spine. Try to lift the chest or bring your left shoulder forward. Wherever you're feeling, remember it's not a mistake. Just let it be. Release the foot. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Tag your left toes. We're coming out the same way we came in. So inhale, right leg up and back, strong arm, three-legged dog, and exhale, settle the foot down. Inhale now your left leg up. Exhale, pigeon pose on the left. So bring your left knee underneath, behind rather, your left hand. Walk your right knee back a few inches. Find your pigeon. Find yourself. Say high hips. And again, take or stay wherever you feel at ease, wherever it feels good. Maybe bend the elbows, come into your forearms, maybe extend your arms, and bring your forehead to the floor. Very gently coming up, going for that swas gorgeous stretch. Hands under your shoulders. Reach your right hand back. Bend the knee. Maybe catch the foot. Don't be shy. Maybe now grab the foot from the inside as well, optional. If you catch the foot from the inside, take the foot maybe to the crease of your right elbow, and now bring your right shoulder forward. Leave the chest. Breathe now into your right hip flexor, into your right psoas. Release the foot. Bring your hands again under the shoulders. Tag your right toes. We're coming out. Left leg up. Deep breath. Reach up. And exhale. Settle the foot down. Now bring your knees to the floor. Cross the ankles. Sit back. Extend the legs. Good. Flexing the feet. Separate your heels slightly. Big toes. The mountain of your big toes touching. Good. Flex the feet. Engage your thighs. Lift from your hips. Arms up. Deep breath. Fold. Maybe catching the feet, maybe just grabbing the floor either side, but make sure you keep it back, a long back. And first of all, try to bring your stomach to your thighs a tiny bit first. So you want to close here from your hips, not going to hunchback unless you want one. So try to keep the upper back long and the front of the body as well long. This is another pose that I see all the time done wrong. Usually it's the ego trying to tell us, oh, bring the forehead to the toes, bring the forehead to the toes. You do need to do that, and actually you don't. You need to find a space. You don't have to compress that space. That's what I always say. When you go into this for a fold thing, you're taking a back bend, but at the same time folding. How can you do that? Maybe try with your own body. Now release your feet. Bring your hands behind your hips. Your fingers are pointing forward. Bend the knees, feet flat on the floor for reverse tabletop. Hips up. Again, another one for those shoulders, chest muscles. Lift the hips as you tag your tailbone so your lower back is low. And now shoulders come away from the ears as you lift your heart. You're amazing. Fold. Bring your hips back down to the floor. Extend the legs and lay down on your back. The worst is over, I promise. So you're right into your chest. Interlace your hand and give a nice squeeze here of your thigh towards your stomach, maybe around your rib cage towards your right shoulder. And as you exhale, twist. Take the towards the left and take your right arm to the side. Look over your right hand, but don't worry about the right knee touching the floor. Yoga doesn't care. Doesn't care how far you go, doesn't care where you're coming from, where you're going. Release the twist. And now left knee to your chest. Swapping the sides. And now as you exhale, bring your knee towards the right, left arm side weight. Look over your left hand. Let you unwind here your lower back. And this is a great time to let go the control of your breath, the control of your body. Just relax. Nothing is under control. Release your twist. And we're coming now into the most important pose, asana, you call it, of all, which is Shavasana. A well-deserved Shavasana today, actually. Open your legs and your feet. Bring the back of the hands on the floor. Take any adjustment or movement that you need before you can settle and let go completely. And don't take for granted Shavasana. being completely still is actually a luxury nowadays. So give yourself this luxury. Let your eyes be heavy behind your eyelid. Give your tongue a rest inside your mouth. And if you do feel any tension still in your body, with the breath out, you can release it. Just feel your body slowly and slowly coming closer to your mat, getting heavier. Now follow your next in breath and follow your next out breath. Start feeling again your skin, your tongue, wiggling your toes, fingertips. You invite your body to wake up again this Sunday morning. Taking a stretch or movement that you need. Maybe reaching your arms above your head. And then now as you exhale, take your knees to your chest and give yourself a Sunday hug. Give yourself the hug that you deserve. Now, with your eyes closed, take your time to come up to a seat, crossing the legs. Bring your hands on the top of your knees. And let's just enjoy this moment of clarity and of lightness. Observe now the flow of your breath. coming in and out through the nostrils. And now just leave the front door and the back door of your mind open. Let any thought, image, or idea come and go. Just remember you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Now, bring your hands together again in front of your chest. Now I ask you to choose something you can be grateful for. Doesn't matter how small or how big. Take your thumbs to your forehead, in between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath now in through the nose. Open your mouth and sigh out. Let all your fears out. Thank you so much for sharing your practice today, International Yoga Day with me and Nike Training. Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody. I do hope that you enjoyed the session today, and I wish you again all that serenity and peace and equality that I wish for all of you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I do hope to see you very soon in another workout. Take care.